which is a little bit unfair. So anyway, I'm gonna go and play as the Covenant now, and I'm going to see how hard the UNSC are when I put them on heroic. This may end up with me dying instantly. I'll put it on to destroy enemies just to make it a little bit better than it is. Now this, I think if you compare one normal against like about a few of the
Ready for action.
a few of the if you compare like my ally being on normal difficulty and me, it would make, and just one guy playing as heroic,
Space station upgrade.
that basically equals that we're equally matched because there's two of us versus him and he's on heroic.
Constructing.
Now they don't actually have any voices for this like little bomber here.
Station ready.
Oh, and yes, this is actually
Upgrade in progress.
this is basically the
Construction
Empire
complete.
changed to the Covenant, and the Rebels changed to the UNSC. I didn't really tell you that in the like a few minutes ago. But despite the fact that these guys are on heroic, they do put up a fight, and not that much OP compared to the Covenant are. But we'll soon find out how good they are.
Enemy space station
Upgrade
has been
in
upgraded.
progress.
I'm a little bit afraid that they're going to overwhelm me like the Covenant did. Considering, look at this, they've already got their massive
Space
armies
station
of
damaged.
ships everywhere.
Orbital command available.
Upgrade in progress.
If I get a chance to upgrade to the highest part, like the highest bit, I will show you how big the Covenant Capital Cruiser is. Covenant Carrier is
Upgrade
compared
complete.
to the UNSC's
At your command.
Infinity. Oh yeah, and that little beacon that I just put out there is a place beacon which will allow your allies to find
Receiving
direct
message.
you
Our space station is
move
under
to your
attack.
location as quickly as they can. Unfortunately, my allies are being completely destroyed at the moment because the UNSC are massacring everything. Like normal. If they're on
Enemy
heroic,
space
they will.
station has been
I'm not
upgraded.
sure about what the UNSC does when they're on like normal, because considering that my ally is a little bit of a noob and just gets massacred very quickly.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade in progress.
Now I'm just going to
Our
upgrade to
space
the highest
station
tech
is
I
under
can
attack.
before I start building my huge Covenant Capital Cruiser. That will take them ages to probably destroy, depending on how many ships they actually have in the battle at the moment. They don't have that much. Right now they only have small ships, despite the fact that they're on heroic and we've taken out half of their coin area thingies. Oh yeah, and you can have upgrades for your ships, I just remembered that. If you mouse over them. I can put the shields upgraded to like full on
Vehicle
this.
in production.
Even though it's not my ship, you can actually upgrade your
Starting
own
cruiser
allies.
reporting.
It's pretty cool, which is kind of an advantage for the Covenant in case they get
Decoding
owned.
transmission.
Construction complete.
You can do it to any cruisers in the game. Any Covenant cruisers in the game. I don't think you can do it to
Upgrade
UNSC
complete.
ship. There it is, the Covenant Assault Carrier. That's what I was looking for. Now this seriously does pack a lot of a punch.
Constructing unit.
I'm just going to put two Corvettes next to it. Now, once the UNSC see this, they're going to be going straight for it, hopefully. And then you get to see the full power of it when it uses its cleansing beam to destroy this. If I can actually keep it alive for as long as possible.
Choose your reinforcements.
So, as you can see,
Reinforcements
the
cancelled.
size, absolutely insane.
Reinforcements en route.
Tartan cruiser reporting.
Space station
Location
damaged.
confirmed.
Oh no, I can't actually do that with the
Awaiting
that,
command.
but I can do it.
Vehicle in production.
Tartan cruiser reporting.
Construction
Now, if I
complete.
can get close enough to that, I can destroy it.
Advancing.
I'm not exactly sure how long
Awaiting your
it takes
command.
me to get
Vehicle
there.
in production.
As you can see, they've all turned their attention to my capital ship. It is not
Construction
what
complete.
I was expecting it, but then again, I was not really expecting it to happen. Cleansing beam, why don't you work? Do you
Enemy
only work
space
the
station
capital
has
crew?
been upgraded.
I can't really use that. UNSC, everyone, on hardcore.
Commence
Bang.
primary ignition.
That was useless, TV. That was literally just a waste of it, just then. Yeah, so at least they just completely turned their
Ready for
attention.
action.
And this is my allies' army now. So basically that served as a diversion for a few minutes and then exploded. So my allies now can defend
Our
my
space
own
station
base
is under
right
attack.
here and defeat the entire area up here. Now, if you're ever playing as the Covenant and you're playing against the one UNSC, like AI, that's like versing you, and they're on
Enemy
heroic,
space station has been
it's better
upgraded.
once you finally get the chance to get one of those Covenant assault cruisers, stick it somewhere far away from your space station, and stick it like somewhere near their space station, and let them focus on it, so your allies
Reinforcements
can
en
build
route.
up their units. Bye-bye, Falcon Battle Cruiser, aka Pillar of Autumn looking ship.
Commence primary ignition.
Now, because they're on heroic, it's a lot harder for me to take out their shield. If it were on normal, it would be easy for me to take out their shield. I mean, not their shield, their health. Right now, we're just being massacred very
Station
slowly.
ready.
I'll show you what this ship does. It's got the exact same textures and designs as normal Halo ships do in the game. Oh, and if you're not actually aware, I will tell you this for most people that didn't really understand, but didn't really recognize it. Is that if you remember back in Halo 1, Truth and Reconciliation is actually this class ship, which is the Covenant frigate ship. It is not the Covenant assault carrier. Where is it gone? Oh, there it is. It's not that ship. It's that one right there. That's the Truth and Reconciliation ship class.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, shield. No. Shield.
Vehicle in production.
I don't know why it says vehicle in production. Yeah, they got the same thing as a cleansing beam. So.
Construction
It's kind of like a
complete.
cleansing beam. Energy. Oh god. Yeah. I do have another Halo mod, but I think that says it's a cleansing beam. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm just going to call it a cleansing beam because it looks like a cleansing beam. So, as you can see, it's got the same colour and design. It's got the same colour as the actual other Covenant ship. Even though, actually, if you remember in Halo 3, it was purple. And in Halo 4, it was green. Like, it had, like, those little green light things. Like that, and it was like,
Space station
I think, a
under
very
attack.
dark colour. Oh yes, finally. That is the Phoenix class ship, which is the exact same ship as Wait for it. Wait for it. Spirit of Fire. And it's the exact same size as Spirit of Fire too. And it is kind of annoying to destroy. As you can see, the Covenant, not the Covenant, sorry. The UNSC are just randomly going to send their stupid carrier ship down here, and they're going to try and go for my main,
Orbital command available.
whatchamacallit, my main space station. These battles, normally, depending on what difficulty you put them on when you're playing with Covenant, only take about a few seconds. This one's going to take a few minutes, considering. Look at the size of it. Look at how many ships they can bring in with one capital cruise. They have a few, but still, look at Cleansing beam. Oh, that's almost dead. You can see we're getting a little bit of lag.
Building started.
So now we have control over every single mining facility, almost. We've got to take out this one. That one's nearly damaged. Now this ship is what worries me. This ship is what This ship is the thing that worries me the most.
At your command.
Now once this ship gets around about here,
Construction complete.
it's going to get a big surprise. They're sending in more Hellstorm battle cruisers again. Yeah, so it's going to get a big surprise. And it might be outmatched because the Covenant Assault Carrier can do a fair amount of damage to it. See if I can take it out just by using the last bit of health on this ship. Okay, so the size of that is a bit concerned. When it's on heroic, it's a bit of a pain. So I know I don't really have control over the battlefield anymore, and my allies are just focusing on these crappy little ships that get their butt kicked easy. Now these ships are relatively the same size, but technically the Covenant Assault Carrier should be way bigger than the Spirit of Fire Phoenix class ship,
Commence primary ignition.
which is actually called a colony ship, but who cares? Now it's just going to randomly just stop there and get barraged, like pelted, destroyed, or whatever the hell, fired at with huge amounts of plasma beams, bullets, and whatever the hell they're called, lasers. And it's not actually firing at me, it's more concerned about what the hell's in front of it. Oh god, the battlefield just turned around. Look at this. They're now getting very angry. Let's just say if I had more power over the battlefield right now, and I had millions of people around here, I would probably get my butt kicked either way. But I'm still focusing on this ship. This ship does more damage than any of the other ships actually here. Aside from the Infinity class ship that does a little bit of damage.
Receiving
compared to that
message.
one. Now, they're going to get another shock again, which is going to completely make them angry. That ship is nearly dead, and they're firing Mach cannons at me, which is just crazy.
Upgrade in progress.
So now they're turning their attention towards my capital. Give my allies enough time to swoop in and attack them all. What my ally really should be doing is to be building capital cruisers instead of fighters. He has built some bombers, which is good, but I would rather prefer he build. I would rather prefer that my ally builds better ships, so that he, like, he's basically able to kill these things. Oh, here we go. That's dead. Now they're just gonna focus on me. Aha! I just realised something. I can come around here and flank them all. Well, they do like sending out these ships. What is the deal with them and sending out those ships? Now, if anybody remembers Halo 2, that is the second class of heavy cruiser class. I used to mistake it as I used to mistake it as the second mark of the Halcyon battle cruiser. It looks almost exactly identical to the Halcyon battle cruiser, but it's not the Halcyon battle cruiser at all. My allies should be sending in capital ships, not just sending in mini ships that don't do anything. Yeah, this is taking a while at the moment, so this showcase is going to stop about after this. Because this just shows you how good the Covenant are against the UNSC when the UNSC is on heroic
Space station
and the
under
Covenant
attack.
is on normal. And when I was playing against the Covenant on normal, as you saw that like a few hours ago, they literally just killed me. And yet I cannot defeat these guys when they're on a heroic difficulty. Can you possibly imagine how that works? They don't have shields. Like, they don't have shields at all. And they're on heroic. They're building more and more ships. And they can still hammer me if they have shields or not. Now what I was going to do is I'm going to slowly, if I can, come around the back of them all.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to
Decoding
build another
transmission.
one of those and I'm going to drop two in there. I'm going to drop one on this side and one on that side, and I'm going to flank them and go straight for that space station. And I'm not even going to bother attacking all of this, because this is going to head down here, and that's going to take them all ages. They got all of this here, and that down there to deal with. And my allies should not have put that right there, that's ridiculous. They should have put it here,
Upgrade complete.
because that's going to make them all go for my space station, but they're all turning around, which is strange. They realise that the Covenant battle cruiser is right there. My allies sending in more troops right here, and more troops. Fleet ships. And now they're all turning their courses, just they're very confused, and their ships are malfunctioning, and they're thinking, where the hell do we go? Where the hell do we go? They're probably going to end up crashing into their own space stations. That ship's just retreating and turning around in circles. And that one is as well. The AI is having a little bit of problem figuring out what it should attack. Even though it has a straight shot at attacking my space station, because it's pretty much undefended. If I were playing as the AI right now, I would go straight to the space station, but apparently it's going all over the place. Because it's more concerned about that than that. You see the difference here?
Space station under attack.
The AI has a very good shot just to take this entire space station out, but they're not going for it. Oh, wait, now they are. Who just fired that missile? Who just fired that missile? Which one of you fired that missile? You deserve to be destroyed within an instant. I will send out. Okay, maybe you can only send 2 of those at a time. It's not there anymore. Okay, so there's going to be... Oh god. One right here, which is going to just end them all.
Reinforcements en route.
And one over here.
Reinforcements en route.
And this is going to completely change their attention, which is what I want. Once their attention is changed, their hull ship army here should turn around. Like they are right now, but they're focused on that, and that's going to take a while to destroy. Now they're slowly beginning to amass on my space station, but they don't realise that their space station is going to get owned before mine does. Hopefully. Their advantage is that they have MAC cannons that easily take out
Ready
shields,
for action.
and I'm aware of that. I'm aware of their spaceships having MAC cannons, but they're not aware that their base is being destroyed. So I'm kind of just abusing the AI at the moment because it's focused on that as well as this. But right now it doesn't understand what it should be attacking. It's going like from one place to another place. And half of their ships are just turning around and heading back here. And because they've held the line, because my allies are holding the line here, they're focusing their power on that ship. And they're also going back to their space station because they realise that the space station is under attack. So right now, I have the advantage here, and I'm going to do this.
Reinforcements en route.
Like, you're probably going to think this is pretty reckless, but I need to save time to protect my space station. I need to save
Station ready.
time. So that's going to focus on there. They're going to go and attack this. I'm going to send a cleansing beam to this. So pretty much they're all screwed at the moment. All this stuff here, you can say goodbye to it now, allies, because you don't really need it anymore. You're going to have to turn around and go back to your space station. Which I'm guessing is what they're going to do. So this is the battle camp perspective of it. You know, this will be my first time that I've actually beaten like any AI on heroic before. And this is tough as hell. Like, really tough. I'm even lucky that I actually even managed to destroy a little bit of their space station. Had they have not gone all over the place like this. What I'm gonna do next is to put my Covenant starter on. Oh. Anybody just see that? I was focused at my main capital cruiser. So anyway, I'm going to put this here, and that's going to self-destruct right there, and they're all going to take some huge hit. Yeah, so the power of the UNSC at the moment is a little overwhelming me, but I still have the advantage. And they're about to amass on my ally. At least do something with that ship, please. Do not just sit it there. Uh-oh. Where's my ship? Would you like to explode into oblivion? Goodbye.
You with me.
Enjoy your... What? It's self-destruct. Hello? Why don't you go boom?
Vehicle in production.
Look at this. Absolutely insane. I didn't really think that the ship would be this confused as to where to go. Oh.
Orbital command available.
So basically that's kind of like a pro tip for you. Viewers. If you have a Covenant capital ship, make sure you keep it
Construction complete.
away from your base and put it somewhere up here. because my allies just drawing their attention. Like, look at this. Entire UNSC fleet. Bang. Going straight after that ship because it's attacking them. And I'm just busy down here just destroying the space station without them even noticing. They're a bit dumb. I wish these ships could attack a lot faster. Their space station's going to be done before mine is. Hopefully.
At your command.
Mine doesn't have any shields, which I'm concerned about. Mine's going to take a beating. Hello, why have they stopped? They just... Oh, now they're focusing on that ship. But no. What are they doing? They have the opportunity and they're just leaving it behind. They've had what? They've had two opportunities to attack me, to destroy my space station, and they haven't taken. What's going on? They're more focused on this, on what's going down here than over here. The entire fleet is just completely scrambled and confused. They're all over the place, and they're scrambled all over the map. They're very confused as to what to do. In fact, they might be after my capital ship, which is probably why. Because they're now concerned about their space station. And then they're after that, they're going to come down here and attack again, and I'm going to send another spaceship down there to annoy them all. They seem to be focusing more firepower upon that ship than that one. That one's doing a lot more damage. And I've just noticed that they're repairing everything, if you can't really see. They're actually repairing, which is kind of smart for the AI to be doing that. They're actually repairing their space station while I'm destroying it, which is going to make it even harder for me to destroy them all. So this battle should be soon over, like
Receiving message.
pretty much over. Just give it a few minutes.
Vehicle in
These kinds of
production.
battles take a while to end, but they are worth it. Because you can get an achievement for these games where you can kill them all instantly. As much as we're scattered all over the map right now, I'm just going to say this one thing. I can't believe that they're still all down here, flying all over the place, thinking what the hell they should do. It's pretty obvious. The AI, I believe, needs a little bit, it needs a little bit more tweaking, let's just say. It's good and all, it has very good defense, it has very good everything, but I'm just very amazed and a bit concerned as to why the AI is continuously spinning their ships back and forth from there to there. Like, it's pretty obvious because I'm attacking them, but then they're being attacked by this capital cruiser and they're turning around. And now they've just completely turned their attention upon this space station, which is good for now, because that's what I want. I want a bit of a challenge, and this is the best of the
Tarleton Cruiser reporting.
This is the best challenge that I can actually get given by the AIs.
Reinforcements en route.
That are playing at the UNSC at the moment. Doing a fair amount of damage to me. And it is only one AI. One AI. And it's just rapidly just
Decoding
owning.
transmission.
They're not that much OP, the UNSC, but the Covenant are a little bit OP. That's if you have the game on heroic and you're playing as the Covenant. That gives it a better feel for the game, let's say. It makes it a lot more better. Let's hope I win this. Once I've won this, then I'll do the Halo
Cruiser reporting.
Campaign Commander battle. Beta, land, beta. you freaking kidding me? They put a Halcyon battle
Right
cruiser
away.
right there. They put a Halcyon battle cruiser
Location
right
confirmed.
there.
Concentrating firepower.
Unit in production.
You just angered me now. I will fire everything at that space station. So, right about now, they realise their space station is about to be
Construction
Ready for action.
destroyed.
complete.
I have the advantage over this map now, because I've given my allies enough time to build up a force, protect this area along here, while their whole fleet comes back and gets very angry and just destroys my capital cruiser. Guess what? They're screwed. End to the UNSC. They've lost the battle. They literally just lost the whole thing now, because they didn't respond quick enough to their space station being attacked. Even though it could possibly be that my whole spaceships, that my whole, like all of my bombers here could be like completely destroyed, but in saying that, I know that I'm going to win, because they're focusing on my allies. I have a straight shot at the space station. They've only got one left in here. And guess what? The AI for now is pretty good, actually. Hey, wait. What the heck? Hey, what kind of joke is this? The space station is destroyed! Hello? Game? Hello? Space station is gone! It's not there, it's only got quarter health. What the hell did they just shoot at me? Okay, maybe it's not destroyed. They've got something there in that space station that is like 1% health, and I cannot find it. Oh, there we go. Now the space station is destroyed. And now comes the fun part. So I get to clean where I get to clean up all this crap right here, which I've been waiting to do. Now this is where the fun begins. Because now they're going to lose control of what to do, which will give me the advantage to destroy them all.
Reinforcements en route.
In saying that the AI is not that good, after that the AI is actually quite accurate on heroic, the UNSC AI is, but the Covenant is OP. Especially on heroic, normal, and easy. I think the Covenant should be dialed down a notch. And the UNSC given a better advantage at destroying the Covenant, because I'm playing as the Covenant right now. I just massacred them all when I was on heroic. Almost massacred them all. So I'm not fully the champion of playing this game at heroic just yet. This stupid force here is going to annihilate me, I can see it now.
Commence primary ignition.
My allies are just going to, well, it's just going to wipe the last pocket of their resistance out. Well, I should be focusing their bombers on them. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this video so far. It's taken me a while to actually beat them all. I believe that my space station is perfectly fine, even though they had ample opportunities to destroy it.
Repairing.
I don't really know why the whole thing of why they would run away from me the minute,
Unit in
why they would
production.
just turn around when
At
they
your
had their
command.
entire spaceship back right here. Like, their whole fleet was here, and the minute I attacked their space station, which was up here, their whole fleet here turns around, even though they were just like a few centimeters away from destroying my entire space station with their entire fleet. And they did it like about twice. So I think that needs to be fixed. I don't know whether that was me just annoying them all with my ship, destroying their space station, or whether the AI just decided to do that anyway, but the AI was more focused on their on my Allied Covenant battle cruiser, which is right here, as well as the space station that was being attacked. Which now, after like a few minutes after that, which has now ended up like this. I now have complete control over the map, I can destroy them all. This is pretty much a very fun game at the moment. I'm enjoying this.
Vehicle in production.
In fact, I'm enjoying this a lot, and I might want to play it again. UNSC, everyone. Not that hard once you get the hang of the Covenant. So they've just sent their last resistance in from their reinforcement count. That they literally, I'm pretty sure, did have about a few seconds ago after they destroyed their base. They sent them all in. This is the last resistance of their this is the last pocket of their ship available to them.
En route.
So after this, that's it. End of the UNSC, and the Covenant will completely destroy their entire planet, blah 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 blah. End of the UNSC, human race gets destroyed, yada 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 yada. Covenant commits suicide by firing the Halo ring,
Construction complete.
unknowingly realizing that they're going to destroy themselves and everything in the galaxy because they're stupid. Blah 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 blah.
Space station damaged.
So right now they only have fighter ships with it. So they're pretty much done for now. They don't have anything to worry about except the last pocket of their capital ship and their fighter ships. That's still annoying. What fact? There aren't many of them there.
Receiving message.
Unit in
I
production.
don't know what these things do at all. I think these things are supposed to be. They should have added Phantoms or Banshees as the fighter ships as well. I would have thought that would be an easier option. These things, I don't really know what these are.
Moving out.
It's incredible that I managed to do that. Just incredible.
Commence primary ignition.
Charlton cruiser reporting.
Oh, so they all fire at the same time. That's pretty cool.
Heading out. Decoding transmission.
Well, this nearly marks the end of the UNSC. So, yeah, they're screwed. And I'm gonna win. They got nowhere to go.
Charlton
They've got
cruiser
nowhere
reporting.
to hide, and they're completely outmatched right now. They had two opportunities to destroy me, and they didn't want to. They were more concerned about their space station being annihilated.
Charlton cruiser
When
reporting.
they had the opportunity to completely destroy my space station within seconds with their entire army, they didn't do it.
Ready for
Their
action.
entire fleet was enough
All
to
out.
destroy my entire space station within a
Reinforcements
few
cancelled.
seconds.
Charlton
with their
cruiser
Mac
reporting.
And they
Let's
didn't
move
even
out.
really do that,
Cruiser here.
which was a little bit disappointing, but at least I got to destroy their space station. And they now are completely screwed. UNSC, everyone. Goodbye to the UNSC. Like everybody in the comments to say, bye-bye to the UNSC, because they're screwed.
We are victorious.
Well, there you go. Perfect. Best skirmish battle I've ever played being the Covenant on Heroic. Best ever. Especially, yeah, so that's pretty good. Give me, like, basically, tell me in the comments if you believe that that is true, that the Covenant are a bit OP, because considering when they were on easy mode, they still managed to kill them. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe.